Hi water signs, these are your general collective messages from 15th March till 15th April. So as always, I will do one message or one theme rather for each of the water signs, so that is Pisces, Cancer as well as Scorpio, and then I'll do general tarot and then one general message in terms of what you need to work on over the next 1 month. Okay, so these are general and collective. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this reading or this message does not resonate with you or doesn't apply to you, it's probably not your message at this time. Please don't force it to resonate. Okay, so I'm starting with water signs because we're in Pisces season right now. So let's get one theme for Pisces from now till 15th April 2021. Cosmic Connection, number 11. Pisces, this is your theme, so you might experience any connection that you may be having right now, especially a close connection, especially connection which is dear to you. You may become aware of the fact that it is in fact a divine connection or a connection which is part of supposed to be part of your destiny. Okay, and number 11 might be significant for you, Pisces. I also feel like for some of you, if you there might be an opportunity for you to meet somebody in this month till maybe 15th April, somebody who might actually be put on in your path or put in your life as a divine intervention or as a cosmic intervention. Okay, so I feel like you're going to experience a great deal of alignment, a great deal of harmony, a great deal of also just very smooth flow of your connection with. This could be either one person in particular, or this could be a few people in your circle, Pisces. So I feel like overall in your relationships, and even if it's your relationship with yourself, I feel like you're going to experience a lot of harmony, a lot of being in alignment as well, being on the same page, and in that sense having a very smooth functioning, smooth flow of events within your connections. So this could be either with one person in particular, or it could be with your inner circle as well. Okay, Pisces, nice theme for you for this month. Let's look at one for Cancer. Cancer, what's going on? Your theme doesn't want to come out. Okay, I'll give it one last shuffle, otherwise I'll pull one. Cancer, your theme is shadow self, number 28. So 28 might be a significant number for you, Cancer. Okay, so I feel like Cancer, for you, you're going to be experiencing in this month, you're going to be looking at some hidden side of yourself, hidden side of people as well, hidden side of situations or circumstances or environments within your life. Okay, nothing to be worried about in terms of shadow self. It's just that maybe a couple of things that you may not have noticed earlier, and they may have been niggling at you, either about yourself or about other people, or even about your environment or your interactions or the way you live your life, or your workplace. And it can be about anything. There may have been something that may have been niggling at you, which you may have felt like you're not able to put a finger on, but I feel like in this month you're going to be uncovering that aspect. So anything that may be hidden, or anything hidden doesn't necessarily mean bad. It can mean that something that you were not aware of. Okay, so it could be something that maybe you felt like there is something deeper to a particular person or a particular situation or even a particular aspect of your personality, but so far you have not uncovered it, so far you have not become aware of it, and that is going to happen over this next 1 month for you, Cancer. Is you're going to look at things which have been hidden from you. That's going to be your primary focus in this month. Some of those things might actually take you off guard. Some of those things might come as a pleasant surprise to you. Some of those things might help you really to move forward in whatever it is that you want to do or whatever it is that you're trying to do. And some of it may actually just, lift the veil off of your eyes. So you might just be able to see things really, really clearly, okay? So in the next month following up till 15th April, Cancer, your theme is looking at shadow self, okay? So don't run away from things which may disturb you or which may feel a little heavy, because there might be something in there that might actually help you in any aspect or anything that you're dealing with, all right? Let's look at one for Scorpio, one theme for Scorpio. New chapter, number 24. Scorpio, beautiful card. So Scorpio, for you, something new is going to start happening in the next month, in the next 1 month. Okay, there's going to be some sort of renewal, some sort of regeneration, something which you may begin, something which is a new thing you may begin. Now, this could be a new chapter in regards to either where you're living, maybe you change where you're living, or it could be about work. You begin a new cycle or a new chapter at your workplace. Some of you might also begin new chapters with the people in your life. So maybe your relationship dynamics or your connections with your friends and your family or significant others might have come to a completion, in the sense that one aspect of that relationship or connection may have come to a completion. You may begin a new chapter or a new cycle with that person, okay, or with those people. So in all aspects, Scorpio, in this month you're going to be starting something new, something fresh is going to be coming into your life. That's going to be your theme, all right? So try and look at things from a more fresh perspective. Try and look at things from a more unbiased or uncolored lens, okay, because there's newness for you in the coming month. Lovely messages for all three signs. Let's look at one moon message for Pisces. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Beautiful, having your own energy. Okay, so like I said, Pisces, for you, for your cosmic connection, something might even come into your life now which might be a cosmic intervention, okay, either with somebody or with the people in your life, or even sometimes a job can be a cosmic connection, okay, or a project can be a cosmic connection or a divine connection or a divine intervention sent to you, okay? So in that aspect, stay open to that, Pisces. Where you feel the need to take the help of spirituality, please take the help of spirituality. Spirituality can mean anything. Spirituality does not have a particular meaning, right? It can mean different things to different people. Spirituality basically means being in touch with your spirit, okay, with the spirit of the cosmos. So whatever you do that helps you to stay in touch with your spirit, which helps you to stay in touch with the spirit of, or the essence of the entire universe, and in that aspect, the essence of everything, because everything's essence is only one. We're all one and the same. So anything that helps you to stay connected to that, anything that helps you to bring you closer to that, to experience that oneness, is spirituality. Somebody may experience it through music, somebody may experience it through painting, somebody may experience it through cooking, somebody may experience it through writing or work, or just being of service to others. So whatever is your spiritual practice, Pisces, balance that with practicality, all right? So take care of that. Don't become too spiritual, in the sense, a lot of times people think spirituality means renouncing whatever material things or tangible things that we have. That's not true. Spirituality does not mean that, and in no way, in no scripture does it say renunciation or running away is the answer to anything, because it's not. All right, so don't become like a renouncer in your quest for spirituality. Keep the balance, keep yourself grounded between practicality and spirituality as well. Okay, Pisces, let's look at one moon message for Cancer. Take time to breathe out, decimating moon. Cancer, so what did I say? In regards to your theme of shadow self, something might make you feel a little heavy. Breathe through it. Okay, shadow is not always bad. Sometimes shadow is required for light to come into play. Okay, so there's nothing bad about shadows. There's nothing bad about darkness. It's as much a part of our life, and it's as much a requirement of our life as much as light is. So if you find yourself in this month, Cancer, dealing with things that are hidden, dealing with things that are deep, that you may not be aware of, don't let it get the better of you. Do your practice, whatever you need to do, to take time to soak it all in that process. Remember to relax, remember to breathe. Don't get too overwhelmed or stressed or perturbed by the things that are happening either within you or even in your environment. Okay, so know that whatever it is that is going on, even if it's making you uncomfortable, it will pass. It will teach you something and it will pass. So in that process, don't lose yourself. Okay, Cancer, so take care of that. Let's look at one moon message for Scorpio. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, Scorpio, especially with new things that are coming into your life or that are trying to make their way into your life. Your commitment also is going to be tested, Scorpio, this month. Your commitment towards yourself, towards your growth, towards your beliefs, towards your convictions, and your commitment towards all the external things in your life as well. So whether it's people or it's projects or it's environments, whatever it is that you have dedicated yourself to or you have expressed a commitment to, that is going to be tested. So do you really want this new stuff happening in your life? Okay, are you really ready for the new things that are coming into your life? Okay, so those are the things that are going to be tested for you this month, Scorpio. So keep your eyes on the horizon in terms of your goal, what it is that you really want for yourself. Okay, what new things have you asked for yourself? What is the new thing that you wanted for yourself, and now that is making its way to you, or it's going to start beginning to make its way to you? Are you really going to be ready for that or not? And are you going to be committed and dedicated enough to do whatever needs to be done in order for that to happen? Okay, Scorpio, so take care of that. All right, let's see one thing from the Yogic Path deck that Pisces needs to work on consciously over the next 1 month. Chinnamasta, there you go. This is goddess for transformation. She is the goddess for loss. Okay, so a loss in the sense that she redefines loss. She anything that you may lose, okay, she typically transforms that into joy, into happiness. All right, so anything that you feel, Pisces, that you may have lost, especially in regards to a connection, or especially in regards to something that you may feel is making you a little wobbly in between, in terms of whether to be practical or whether to be spiritual, because you may feel like if you're too practical you may lose something, and if you're too spiritual you may lose the other thing. But don't worry, what you want to work on through that is also that Be true to yourself, Pisces, because you do have cosmic connection here. So whatever may be happening in this 1 month is, please know that it is divinely guided. It is guided by the universe. You just be true to yourself and be authentic, okay? And that if you experience any losses, what you want to consciously work on is that to transmute that loss into a learning, into more joy, into something that takes you higher up in your spirituality or higher up in your spiritual growth. Okay, so work on that consciously, Pisces. Let's look at one for Cancer. Okay, 2 fell out. I'll read both. Sattva and Dharana. Beautiful cards for you, Cancer. Sattva and Dharana. Stay true through all of this shadow work that might be happening for you, Cancer. Okay, some things which may be uncovered or you may not really know what is going on. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to what you believe in, or put your trust, put your faith in the universe. Okay, and in that, be true in your actions, be authentic in your thoughts, in your words. And Dharana, of course, we know is concentration. So keep yourself one point focused on what is the next thing that you are planning to achieve or carving out for yourself. Keep your focus on that. Okay, keep your focus in this aspect. Keep your focus on growth. So anything that is coming out of your shadow side, or anything that in your environment, the shadow side of your environment, keep your focus on how that is going to propel your growth or your transcendence to the next level for yourself. Okay, so keep your focus on that. Let's get one for Scorpio. Buddha. All 3 water signs have got beautiful cards to work on. Buddha. So Scorpio, stay in your Buddha nature, stay in a state of awareness. It's beautiful because you've got new chapter coming in. The more aware you are of who you are, what you want, and what you're inviting into your life, the easier your journey will become. Okay, the easier you will be able to sail through any tests that may be put in your path. Okay, so stay in a state of awareness. Know that anything that you may feel other people have, as a personality trait or as a quality or as a talent, essentially what you may be experiencing may be a sense of somebody else has what you don't have. But remember that, especially with the Buddha card over here, remember that everything is one and everyone is one. So what that other person has, you also have within you. You may or may not have tapped into it, okay, because it's the same energy source that is flowing through everybody, right? So once you become aware of that, once you become aware of who you are really, everything else will become a lot more easy for you, Scorpio. Alright, beautiful messages for all water signs. Let's get past, present and potential outcome for water signs. Looking at the past energy. Oh, sorry, too many fell out. I'll shuffle again. Okay, universe or the world card in the past. So lessons have been mastered, lessons have been learned, closures have happened for water signs. Okay, beautiful. Now as I do the tarot, please apply it with your individual themes. Now I've spent quite a bit of time on your individual themes as well, so apply the tarot reading to your individual themes. Okay, that will give you a more accurate reading for your sign. Alright, so I feel like in the past, water signs, you guys have completed cycles, you guys have mastered certain lessons, certain aspects of your life, certain lessons that you needed to learn, okay? And you've come full circle. Now I'm going to do a clarifier for a beautiful past energy. 5 of Swords for clarifier under the universe. So there may have been some kind of mind games or a power play happening in your life at some point in the past. Now this could be in the recent past or maybe even 3 weeks back or 3 months back. Nonetheless, through any kind of inner conflict or any kind of mind games or any kind of manipulation, you have learned lessons, water signs. You have closed cycles, you have closed loops, especially loops that you may have left open for fear of not wanting to lose something, or for fear of not wanting to be abandoned or not wanting to be left all by yourself. If that has happened, you have finally closed that loop as well, okay? And primarily I feel it is with you've closed loops with either situations, circumstances, people or behavior aspects which have been manipulative, or which have been in which there has been mind game involved, foul play involved, and some kind of manipulative domination involved, okay? Good. Let's look at present energy for water signs. My god, what should I do now? There 3 of them fell out. I'll read all 3. Your present energy water signs is you got the 6 of Cups, you got the Hermit, and you got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, some of you could definitely be dealing with a Virgo water signs. You could reconnect with a Virgo. That's your present energy. So you could reconnect with a Virgo or with an earth sign female, older woman. Okay, I feel like your present energy is you're going to have some there's going to be some amount of reflection, self-reflection that you may do, which may also make you feel a little nostalgic, or you might feel like you're reminiscing things from the past, especially regards to an earth sign female, or somebody who is an earth sign, or somebody who's been a very, very solid influence in your life. Okay, water signs. For some of you, there is a scope to reconnect with, or at least you're wanting to reconnect with an earth sign person. It looks like it's a female and could be a Virgo, alright. This person could also be helping you to be more grounded, or to be more firmly rooted. May also be helping you to lay strong foundations. Okay, water signs. Definitely, for some of you, this is definitely a Virgo. You've got now 3 cards for Virgo. You got the 9 of Pentacles as well, which is card for Virgo. Hermit is card for Virgo as well. Queen of Pentacles is also Virgo's card. So, and you've got the 6 of Swords here. So I asked to clarify the Queen of Pentacles. You got the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. So what did I say? This could be a person who might be helping you to lay very solid, strong foundations. Water signs. This person could also help you to be in a more calm state of mind. All right. Okay, under your 6 of Cups is the 2 of Wands. So for some of you water signs, I feel like you may be wanting to make a decision, or you may be wanting to let go of some things that may not be working for you presently. That's your present. All this is your present energy. So for some of you, you might be wanting to let go of things, or let go even of maybe past experiences, or past aspects or past things that are not working for you anymore, and you're trying to make a decision which will bring you closer to this reconnection that some of you may want. Okay, so now whether it's a healing of a relationship, or it's a healing of or reconnection of a connection, that you have to take it as it applies to you, but it looks like that's going to happen for the chunk of you. Nonetheless, it's a very good present energy. There's going to be a lot of calmness, a lot of happiness as well, a lot of material gain as well. Okay, for some of you, Some of you could also be traveling. For this reconnection, some of you could also be traveling for this reconnection, and in that process some of you could be trying to make a decision in terms of what to leave behind and what to look forward to. Okay, so take it as it applies. Let's look at one potential outcome till 15th April. Prince of Cups. It's your energy. So outcome is going to be a lot of love, joy, happiness, peace, a lot of healing. Also, I feel some messages might come in for you guys, water signs. Some things that might make you feel like more at ease. It'll put you more at ease. It'll help to calm you down as well. Some message might come in which might be an emotional message, or it might have an emotional flavor to it. Okay, so that could be a potential outcome for you. We do a clarifier for that. Princess of Pentacles under your Prince of Cups. So a Prince of Cups is the Knight of Cups. Princess of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. So some learning. You got a lot of Pentacle energy in your reading, water sign. So some of you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign person. Okay, so there's going to be something that you're going to learn, some new perspective, but also laying, like I said, laying down some or doing some groundwork or laying some solid foundation towards things that you feel emotionally tied down to, or emotionally, and by tied down I don't mean it in a bad way, I mean like emotionally invested in, or emotionally connected with. Okay, so nice outcome cards as well, water signs. Even your present energy is nice. Do some self-reflection in terms of especially if you find yourself in a nostalgic place or reminiscing about certain things from your past or certain connections from your past. Do some self-reflection if that helps, and that will help you to make any decisions if you need to make any decisions. Okay, stay in a calmer state of mind, and there may be a presence of some earth sign woman, of older woman, who might be trying to help you to get more grounding in your life, to get more solid footing in your life, to get more solid foundations laid in your life. Please allow this person to help you. Okay, learn your lessons from your past, especially regards to domination or manipulation or mind games. And I think good things are coming for you guys, water signs, so really nothing to worry about. Nice light month for you, water signs. Okay, and your blessing is Mohini Murti, goddess blessing. Taste of the nectar of immortality, ability to not be overcome by sexual guile, perception to see through tricksters and cheats, knowledge of when it is appropriate to give preferential treatment. So any deception or foul play that may have happened in the past, now going forward you will have the ability to see through any of that if that repeats itself. Okay, water signs. Apply this now to your individual themes for Pisces, for Cancer and for Scorpio, and see how that works for you. But overall I would say a nice light month for water signs. Good things coming towards the mid of April for you guys. Some learning, some new perspectives, some also laying down of foundations or laying down of starting to do some groundwork to lay down something really solid in your life. Now whether it's work related or home related or relationship related, however it applies to you. but things that you will be emotionally invested in and things that will have emotional importance for you as well. Okay, a nice light month, good reading. I hope that helped you, water signs, that is Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, and I will check back again with you guys next month. You guys have a great rest of March.